there's so many technology solutions that are available. They can make choosing this like new tech for your firm an overwhelming process, right? There's so many options now. Not really in banking, as I've established, but in other like the practice management, the intake, the payment system, whatever have you. What can lawyers do to make that process simpler? And what are your recommendations as far as choosing these solutions?
I would say you have to evaluate those things on two, maybe three dimensions, but I would say at the high level on two dimensions. One is products and features that are most important for your law firm. And so I would say you evaluate the product and the service, right? And I think both are very important, right? So from a product perspective, look at not only the features that PMS provider or payment provider or, whatever platform you're trying to evaluate, but also evaluate their product roadmap, right? What is their development capacity? One of the things that probably most people don't ask is that, hey, how many developers are in your firm? So if there's a firm that has 200 and there's another firm that has 10, I assure you that, in the long term, you're better off going with a platform that has more developers because they're going to build more relevant stuff, right? And so then you also need to talk about, integrations. Who do they integrate with? What does that look like? How is it seamless? Is it a single sign-on? Is there, except so really those are all product type of questions. But honestly, you don't have to be super techy to be able to say, listen, how large is your development team, right? Who else do you integrate with? Because if you've got other platforms that you integrate with, or apps that enrich the experience, then, you're probably better off because, your needs will evolve and it's very difficult to re-platform, switch to another platform. So think ahead, right? So if you're starting a new practice, and we speak with a lot of attorneys that they do, right? So one of the things that we try to do is not only talk to them about our product capabilities, but also talk to them about our roadmap and what's coming. Mm-hmm. And the difference between, speaking with specialists versus generalists, and I think that's the whole theme of, our discussion, is actually, specialists understand your business. So we know that one of the first products you need as when you start, your practice is a business credit card. And, and so when you speak with someone that says, listen, you need an IOTA, you need a business checking account, you need a consumer checking so you can pay yourself. If you don't, have one, it probably makes sense to have it on one roof so it's all fully integrated. And for sure, you need to have a business credit card that also accounts for all your expenses, right? That's an example of that. And then after that, you can kind of, say, hey, I need the following products. Here's what makes sense. Here's what makes sense for you as an attorney, given this practice size that you have. And so, to me, selecting a technology provider is no different. Try to understand the roadmap, try to understand their capabilities and their focus. And that's how you make your decision. Because once you got on the platform, it's just painful to switch 2-3 years from now.